October the 10th, and I'm just going to put them all together as one. Peace be with you, peace be with each and every one of us. And I give the glory and praise to God the Father through His Son Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. So in this dream, brothers and sisters, I was like walking and I saw this guy. He was like standing beside this streamer with picture and computer game machine, and the wordings are actually in Chinese. So I asked this person, I said, you know, what is it all about? And he's not telling me anything. And so I left. And after I left, I walk away. And then the lady asked me, I met this lady, and she was asking me about the security training. And so she was like asking me about the license. Is the license legit? Because she's helping her daughter to do the training. Then all of a sudden, I was like, she was like talking about waiting for the MBI, the licenses to be processed so everything will be okay, so the son can work. And so I rode in this metal thing. So I was like thinking, is there going to be an invention wherein the person can ride in this like a donut kind metal thing? That's what I was like riding on. It's like a circle, it's like a ring kind, and then I was like sitting in there, and then I can fly. So I was like thinking, is there going to be a new invention that people can fly using this thing? And then as I was like flying, there's three dogs who actually tried to chase me. They were like chasing me, I mean. They're running in water and mud, and they wanted to bite my feet, but they can't do anything about it. Brothers and sisters, when you talk about feet, it has something to do with our walk with the Lord. So we know that when you walk with the Lord, there's actually opposition. There's people who are trying to chase you because they don't want you to speak about the words of God. But since I was like riding in this metal ring kind, like a donut kind, and I was like flying, it's like trying to show that it's a supernatural. When you are actually blessed by God to really just, do the thing that the Lord wants us to do, nothing can stop us in Jesus' name. God bless you, rest of all. Praise be to God. Praise be to God that you are here. So, God bless you. And I didn't actually read the entire message. Oh, I hope everything is fine. I've been checking my videos before. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they can't find my channel anymore. And sometimes me, if I'm using another cell phone and trying to check, it's so hard. So I pray to the Lord that it will really be, it will really be shown. That's why I've been asking, the viewers to please like and make several comments in order for it to be generated, and it's going to be shown to others. So God bless you. So brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to say here, I was like riding in this metal thing, and I'm flying, and it's a supernatural. So the Lord will help us, equip us in order for us to be able to do His will, to share the gospel to people. Because as we see, even this one, rest a while, we were just like talking, even the video, a lot of people might not be able to see it, but the Lord will allow us to be able to share it to others so that we will be prepared in these last days. And so they're trying to bite my feet, but they can't. They're running in water and mud, but they're not able to reach me, and they're not able to bite me. Praise be to God for that in Jesus' name. And so I was like, and then I've seen my dad. He's trying to chase me and tell me, he's trying to tell me, okay, I'm going to explain to you what's going on, why he's reading this flyer in Chinese. And I know my dad can't speak in Chinese. And so he was like trying to tell me, but I was like offended because I was like asking him at first and he's not telling me. So I just walk away. I said, it's okay, never mind. So that's what I was like saying. And then I heard this lady, my cousin, she was like telling me that my this guy, elderly guy, he was like bringing people in to open up the training school again, and to start the business. And I'm seeing people coming in. Take note of these, brothers and sisters, because I'm actually learning a lesson from my mistake in the past that I'm going to share to each and every one. And at the same time, a warning also of probable agenda of this thing. And then, as I woke up, I said here, as I woke up, before I woke up, I heard bring the TV in the Philippines. I was like bringing the TV in the Philippines. So, I really wanted to go back to the Philippines and continue the missionary work. And, I had the TV there that I actually donated to the school. And the barangay captain said, okay, leave it here because this is the library of the school upstairs, and only to find out the TV that I donated for the Bible study of the kids was actually changed into an old one and not working, not working properly. And I confronted the barangay official because I said, that's not the TV that I donated. But, oh, it's impossible. It's still in the box. And you see how crooked a lot of people are. So, anyway, that's the first part of the dream. And I actually join with the other one. And so in this second scenario, that the October 10th, I was actually in this house and I was like doing something, it's like you're pooping, you're getting rid of filth. And then, it's like I defile myself. I defile myself in here because I started to be arguing with my dad, and my dad because of the things that I we didn't agree with, and I don't want to talk about that anymore. But anyway, it's like you're trying to do something and they didn't do what needs to be done, and they actually kick you out and complain about you for stealing your own you know no, actually, rest a while, I just realized that at first I'm planning to sell the TV so cheap because we need the money to go back home. And so this person is actually so interested to buy the TV. And so I said, when I told the price, he's like trying not to buy it because we sold it so cheap, but he's like trying to buy it so very, very cheap. And so later part, we just realized when we did the Bible study in the school, we just realized and decided, my husband and I, we will just donate this because when I did, you remember that multiplying of food that we did? So we just realized that we will just donate it to the library of the school so that they can watch the Superbook. And then the kids can go there lunchtime and they can watch, because I already made an arrangement with the principal. But then, I was told that, their library is on top of this barangay hall. And then all of a sudden I found out, oh, he told me, because there's an earthquake, we can just put it in the office first, and then when it's done, we're going to move it up. And so they didn't expect that because I'm leaving that day. So I drove me home. We gave the TV in a box, and then they didn't expect the following month I'm coming back. So I went back and I inspected the place, and only to find out. And then I made remember we did the ministry there, and then I did actually ask the Department of Agriculture for the water pump to be given to farmers, and so they can use for that area that we're planning to do the ministry. And so the people can benefit, the children. And then only to find out, the secretary told me that I didn't did anything, I didn't donate anything. In the Department of Agriculture in the local area, plus the barangay official, with me, we went to get that item all together. I even took pictures of. You see how crooked a lot of people are. They thought they can hide from their stealing whatever agenda that they're doing, but are going to answer to the Lord. So, that's how it is. And sometimes a lot of people are so wicked, not just the other people, but also some of our family members, that, you have a good intention, but then they're doing it in a wicked way. And, that's why we argue with them. But then the Lord's telling me we're not supposed to argue with our parents. So I ask forgiveness to the Lord for that. And so, scenario change. I was living with my husband in this bamboo house on top of the mountain. sudden a lot of my classmates who are having reunion, they actually found out that I was there and they wanted to see me. So I'm supposed to pass by the water with a slab to pass by it, and the slab is so flimsy, but I didn't pass by. I passed by the other route. I passed by at the back, and then I was able to meet them. And so I saw my other classmates, they were like talking, oh, you lose weight. The others, they were like showing about that they lost weight, their beauty. Others get mad at you because you didn't talk to them, and the others were like, we're having a party in there, but then you can see a lot of people who are having reunion with their classmates. Others have good intention to to reunite with their classmates and to see their old lost friends and helping one another. But then I noticed in this dream, some of them, they're still having their group, rich, they go together, the rich people, they're not trying to go along with the poor one. So it's not nice, right? And just like what you said just a while, thou shalt not steal. Thou, and in here, people who have money, they even, bribe waiters to feed them first. And how about those who cannot give money to the waiter? And so that's how the dream ended. And so what is this trying to tell us, brothers and sisters? Which I was like, you know thinking last night. Brothers and sisters, we all know that the computer games, because in here, I'm seeing my dad facing these flyers with different like computer games, like the machine computer, and it's written in Chinese. So we know that there's a lot of computer games, machines, and others like Nintendo games, Oculus virtual games, gambling to fantasy, Wi Fi, and war are so popular and prevalent nowadays. And then corrupting me, which is actually corrupting people's mind, their desire, and time. They're redirecting people's future of living life as a child of God who worship the Lord in all they do instead of occupying themselves with unproductive and unholy deceptive games. You see, we are created humans to take care of God's creation. During the old days, people go out to the farm, they plant, they raise animals, and surround themselves with precious time with family and friends, right? Just like what I'm seeing in the reunion area. We're gathering as friends. I can see families. I was like talking with family. So those are actually the things that we're supposed to do. But with the games that are being introduced to us, it's redirecting people to the precious time with the family, but instead mostly in the computer, the cell phone. And now they have this one, deceiving themselves that they can eat just using that, but then it's not. And so, brothers and sisters, there's a lot of deception going on. Before, children play on the field. Second, they climb trees and eat fruits and vegetables because we keep ourselves busy. That's why we're healthy. When we do the games, right? We're playing different kinds of games outside on the street or on. Number three, they play game under the sun that serves as exercise and keeping them healthy and getting vitamin D. Number four, we meet and play with friends that develops and grow love, care, respect, kindness, and compassion, and camaraderie with one another, which is the mutual trust and friendship with other people. Number five, we start to go to school to learn and to be trained to the job that seems desirable and what we like. So that's why we started to grow and learn. And we're talking about going to school here and undergoing training, right? And number six, as they